Flip this around a little bit. Yeah, change that. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm your host, 420 Jim. Uh, just another day here in Bentonville, Arkansas, trying to get someone from Walmart to just talk to me. Um, they've got a couple more days to decide whether they want to or not, because as soon as I can, um, cash wise, I'll be headed towards Wichita, Kansas. But it's hard to do that without funds. Oh, not a whole lot, not a whole lot, my brother. Hey, I'm doing great, Michelle. I'm doing just great. I'm out here by the just down the street from Walmart headquarters. I'm actually parked by their community building. Uh, this is as close as I can park towards their headquarters. But they know I'm here, just like they knew I was at the museum. They're still doing a good job at ignoring me, which I don't know why that is. Maybe they think I want to talk about the Springfield incident, which is a trespassing thing too, but no, I really want to talk to them about the Kansas City one, or the Wichita, Kansas one. No, I'm headed to Wichita next. I was going to, hang on, let me show you people where I'm at, and then I'll answer that. But that's all Walmart employee and parking over there. There's the Walmart community or whatever. And then all that, all the way down to the end of the block where the flag is, that's corporate. This is as close as I can get to park near corporate. But I figured I'd give them a rest over at the museum for a day. Although it's a lot better to hang out at the museum. I meet more people and I get a couple to sign the petition. Here, very few stop by. They're scared, I think, that, Walmart might do a little something in retaliation. I don't know. And they might. I haven't gone nowhere. I've been here for a week and a half or so. But I was parked at the Walmart Museum the last few days. Now I'm parked a mile away from there at corporate today. Well, who cares? Who cares what you are? You look pretty goofy coming on here telling people that. I don't think anybody cares of your sexual preference on my channel. I really don't. Yeah, I'm back parked over by the headquarters before I went parking by the museum. These are the two places I normally park when I'm here. I was wanting to go down to Eureka Springs, or over, not down. It's only like 45-minute or an hour drive, but I didn't see no parking. Looks like really small streets, A lot of red curbs everywhere for no parking. Yeah, I don't. If I had the money to waste and whatnot, I would go down there and actually look. But I don't have the money to drive 30 miles out of the way and back. Total of 60. You might as well say about 70, 75 by the time you actually do the driving involved. Which is a good 10 gallons of fuel, which is a good $30 or $26 right now. So I think I'm just going to stay here between Walmart headquarters and the museum. I'm not going to have the money to move on until the end of the month. If I try and move on right now, my generator money for the next week and a half, or to the first, I'd be using that. The money to eat on and stuff, I'd burn up what I have right now that will last me to the end of the month till I get my next check. If I use that to travel over the next couple of days and then nobody helps me, I'd be screwed. You know what I mean? So I'll probably sit here another week to 10 days, get my check and move on over to Wichita from here. I'm not going to Eureka. Oh, well, I go through Joplin. So next weekend, I'll probably be in Joplin. Or I might head to Joplin next weekend. Or just after the weekend. You have to stay tuned to find out. Why would I have flowers? Why would I have flowers? No, what I have is a petition. True story. True story. Yep. It used to be to Mr. Obama years ago. Then to Trump, first time he was president. Then I had one to Biden. And now this one to Trump again. Now, I hear he's starting to think towards the right way. He's still got a cloudy head. He wants to make it, still keep it a narcotic when it's not. First, I challenge him to prove to America what narcotics in it. Have all these chemists and stuff declare what narcotics in it, because there's chemists and stuff out there that declare it's not. It was in the anointing oil. Trump or none of them's going to tell you that, but the Hebrew Bible will. Look up the anointing oil in the Hebrew Bible. But before they keep changing stuff like they are, you'll find out that it was in the anointing oil. One of the most beneficial plants on earth. That's why everything on the plant's usable. It takes out 25% more carbon monoxide than any other plant on earth. It can do anything wood, plastic would do. Yeah, movie Forrest Gump about the shrimp. Well, cannabis, which they call marijuana, is just as versatile. All the different things it can do. Hell, Henry Ford built the hemp car that ran on hemp fuel. So, anyhow, Trump needs to just get the feds out. If he wants to label it a drug, label it just like caffeine, Tylenol, stuff like that, which is more harmful to you than cannabis. Way more harmful. No one has ever OD'd off of cannabis. Nobody's liver shut down or anything like that because of the side effects of like aspirin and Tylenol and stuff. So it's 100 times safer than them. So yeah, put it in that classification if you want to do anything. But to keep it a narcotic is just to keep control, just to keep putting people in jail, which they should have stopped years ago. And it's to keep away one of the most beneficial God-given herbs known to man. And they still bullshit a lot of people. Most people are so uneducated on cannabis, it's not funny. I hear fights or see fights on TikTok all the time. Hang on, let me check my messages. Oh, hey, hi back to you. They're fighting about what THC or THCA means. And I read some of the stupid comments. I'm like, man, y'all are so stupid. Every plant. Now, if they're genetically modifying something new, well, maybe. But any regular non-genetically modified cannabis plant is THCA. Every plant. From the pure hemp, 0.0, 0.1, whatever. Farm Bill Act is good to 0.3, which is nothing. All the way up to your 99, I don't care. It's all THCA. Every one of them damn plants. Every one of them. The Creator made a force field around them plants. And until you apply heat, it will always be THCA. That's how a lot of these stores getting away with selling this THCA. And what a lot of people don't know is, that shit's better than some of the stuff in the dispensaries. It actually is. You get a hold of the right flower and all. Because they're just telling the truth. It is THCA until heat is applied. Now, if they measured the THC numbers, which you only get once heat is applied, they would find out that it probably was way more THC than the 0.3. But they'd rather keep up the lie, and keep everybody confused and all. But just remember, our Creator didn't make no mistake. Every plant is THCA until heat is applied. Then it becomes THC. The same thing our body produces. And it's not a narcotic. Prove it's a narcotic or just get it out of the narcotic class. You can classify it as a drug all you want, like caffeine and stuff. But no, it's retarded to keep it as a narcotic. And Mr. Trump says he's a Christian. Well, get your head out of the King James Bible, because evidently that's where it's at. Go to the Hebrew. It tells you that ingredient that cost 250 shekels. They know what it was. It was called cannabis. Quit thinking everybody wants to smoke pot. No, we shouldn't smoke it. Everybody should be eating it. And if you don't want to get high from it, don't heat it up. Don't cook it into butter or meal or nothing. But nowhere in the Bible does it say don't heat your meat. You will get the euphoria from it if you heat it up, that's all. But if you don't heat it up, it's one of the most beneficial, nutritious plants we can have. There's one in it. Something hillbilly. Oh, I think he said retard hillbilly. What an idiot. See, that's one of them cannabis non-lovers. No wonder that they restricted his message. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, no problem, Kev. Oh, no problem. Well, see, here's the thing, Johnny. Check this out. You and Kev, check this out. By the way, my legal name, a judge, July 8th of 2019, made my legal name 420 Jim. And that's my legal name. First name 4, middle name is 20, last name's Jim. And this is what I drive. I'm here outside the Walmart Corporation. Well, this is the community center. This is the Walmart Corporation all down through here. I simply want them to talk to me, but they're being a little bitch about it. They're the one picking on me. I guess they don't like cannabis or my name. They say it's because of this sign. See, nobody belongs in jail for weed, man. And we need it federally legal. And yeah, I'll be at Walmart and people are, hey, you got any pot, man? So I keep a sign up there to keep the dumb people away. And one of the idiot managers says that's soliciting. So I'm trespassed from all Walmarts. You can scan that. But get back to this. Yes, he gave us every herb-bearing seed. And you know, at the end of it, he says that he saw it was good. Normally, I hand out these little plastic figurines. Oh, I still got like 3 left. Probably nobody will come by today, so I'll probably have 3. But I'm out of them. I've got like 3 of them left. I'd like to get more, but man, they went up in price, and even if they hadn't went up in price, I can't afford them until next month anyway. So sadly, for the next few weeks at least, I won't have none to give out. I think I got like 4 of them left. I love giving them out when people come by. Oh, goodness sakes. My age, 66 and a half. Well, what else is new? Anybody had questions, comments, concerns? That's why I do these lives, in case, hey, Frankie, how you doing? In case somebody has any questions they'd like to ask. I don't mind answering the questions. I mean, we get rid of trolls and dummies and, all that other stuff. I like to have just a good, nice channel. Everybody, please hit the subscribe button. It don't cost nothing. Hit the bell so you'll be notified if you like what I do. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. We need it federally legalized, and I travel the country telling people about that. Oh yeah, thank you for the hearts, man. I really appreciate the hearts there. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with others, and help me build it up. Heck, it went up like 30 people over the last 2 days, so I'm really happy how the YouTube's kicking off now. I was really stupid for not doing YouTube before. I kept everything on Facebook, and I held my promise. I told my following I'd never leave Facebook unless they kicked me off, and they did. So I didn't leave Facebook. Facebook kicked me off. No, won't let me talk about it. No, just no nothing. Oh, wow. Well, I've been smoking for 50 plus years, off and on. There's times like when I drove a school bus almost a year, I quit smoking so I could, drive the school bus. But yeah, off and on, I'm a 50 plus year smoker. Now, I quit smoking cigarettes about 6 years ago. Damn near quit alcohol. Every once in a while, I'll have a beer. Just every great once in a while, it'll hit me to have a beer, get one beer or something. Yeah, quit any man's drugs years ago. If man makes it, I don't want nothing to do with it. I had my fun and burnt myself out years ago on cocaine. I wished I never did. Man, the life I could have had if I'd never went on the cocaine path. But I blame that on DARE. And I agree that marijuana is a gateway drug. If you listen to the DARE program makes it a gateway drug. They came into my classroom when I was a little kid and whatnot, and they even put fire to this. I think it was yellow paper. It didn't look white. It was a fancy yellow paper, And they just lit the end of it as they walked around the room, and you smell this and then that, and you'll see purple elephants and you this and you that and whatever. And, they scare you into, And a few months later, you happen to be walking by your half-brother and, hey, Jimmy, you want to hit this? And, you go over there and take a few puffs. And, man, nothing that Dare told me was true. Just nothing at all. Matter of fact, it was just the opposite. It was a nice, wonderful feeling and everything. No hallucination, none of that crap that they told me. So, with that keeping in mind, what were they hiding when they were talking about cocaine, heroin, and stuff? They just lied to me about cannabis, the first one, the one they call the one that everybody tries. Well, why didn't they just tell me the truth about it? Yeah, because I'd believe them on the other things. The only thing that kept me off heroin was I had a friend that was hooked on it. It was one of my brother's friends. And he told me, back then my first name was Jim, he said, Jimmy, don't ever try it, not even once. You'll steal from your parents, you'll do anything to get it. If you don't get it, you're going to be sicker than a dog, blah, 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 blah. And so that kind of scared me straight a hell of a lot more than the DARE program did. But see, when they told me first about the pot, my first one to try after that was cocaine. And they were right. They were right. One time's too many when it came to cocaine. But I didn't believe them because they'd lied to me about pot. So, best thing a person can do is just the truth. The truth will set you free everywhere. What? Thanks for the loaner. Oh man, look at these. You gotta. Oh, you gotta give it up for the idiots. You gotta give it up for the idiots. Do they really hate? Do they really hate cannabis that bad? Something about a blow up dollar or whatever. Well, just how stupid one is. But hey, comments do, I mean, even if they're stupid ones like that, comments help the channel. So, cool. So, questions, comments, or concerns? Oh, Michelle, you know who it is. It's the idiots. It's the idiots. They can't mess with me on Facebook. And they can't mess with me on the phone no more. Only very few friends have my phone number. I like it that way. So the only way they can harass me is making their false accounts here. Which, hey, they can come post, make themselves look like idiots. They do that all the time. No big deal. They did it yesterday for 3 or 4 different accounts. And it actually helps the channel in a weird way. If you have hate and stuff like that, and some people feed on it, that gets it interesting. It's not just some boring old hippie here. You know what I mean? What's this about? Whatever. And if people really are interested, check it out. It don't take long to figure they're nothing but a bunch of liars or nothing. Hell, every day I'm on video every day, just about, for the last 11 years. Very few days am I not on a video of some sort in the last 11 years. So, just watching the videos and stuff would prove anything I say. Not that I have to. Now, that few years back, oh yeah, I would argue back and fall into their BS and all that crap. You remember? But that's been over a year. They say and do what they want to, I try to forgive them, but idiots to be idiots. Good Lord's going to take care of them for me, not me. Yeah, what Will said, the circle jerkers, the circle jerk crew or the circle jerkers, you'd have to ask Will. He's the one that named them. Yeah, the circle jerking crew. That's the name we'll come up with. The CJC. I can see Will printing a shirt that said CJC. Start selling them, circle jerk crew. Oh, damn it. Where are you, Will? uh, can you imagine walking with those CJC? Eventually somebody will say, man, what's that stand for? uh, that might become a famous shirt. Uh, maybe I'd make my pot shirt, put the leaf on one side, and put CJC on the back. And only a few will know what it really means. Oh, goodness. Cannabis, just cannabis, you know. That's what it means. Oh, I don't know if me or anybody on my channel would know if that's right or not. Oh, if you're talking about our trolls, they don't care. They don't care. According to Will, they use each other to plug each other, so I don't think they need plugs. I don't get in political debates with nobody on anything. I believe that God put us all here. I'm not here to judge no one. A man don't belong in a woman's restroom. I know that. If he's got anything hanging, don't belong in women's restrooms. Anything other than that, you know, I really don't. Keep it away from the kids. 90% of the population wouldn't have no problem if they just kept that stupid shit away from the kids. Human beings, planet Earth. I mean, long as you're not hurting no one else and you're consenting adults, do what you want to do. You know, that's what the world's about. Love one another. But keep that bullshit away from the kids. Oh, definitely. And, you know, it's not my, well, heck, I got my oldest granddaughter's gay. I don't care. I don't care. That's what makes her happy. You know what I mean? But she don't bring it around kids or nothing. They're not going to bring it and parade around in front of the kids and stuff. Let kids grow up and make their own minds. Hey, Will. Hey, Will. You need to make a t-shirt. You need to make a t-shirt. A big C, maybe a little J with a dot, and then another big C. Circle Jerk Crew. You know how you named them? Well, me and Michelle, if you look at the earlier comments, me and Michelle was talking about it, and she figured out, she said, oh, you mean the Circle Jerk Crew. And then it snapped on me, damn, that'd be a good shirt, the CJC. We would know what it really meant, the Circle Jerk Crew, but we could tell everybody else it meant cannabis, just cannabis. What's up, Will? Yeah, keep loving and protect the children. That's what life's about. Thank you. I mean, that's what it's about. We're supposed to be living the golden rule. You don't want to be lied to, stolen from, cheated on, hit. None of this crap. So why do it to anyone else? Love one another. Remember, we're simply one race. It's called the human race. That's it. No color, none of this crap. We all come in naked nothing, leave naked nothing, and we all bleed red. Who cares if it's a globe, a flat earth, a pyramid, or a square? Ain't nobody ever seen it. According to the Bible, it's a flat plane, and I'll go with that. But who cares? It's still planet Earth. And we all live on Mother Earth. And we should all be taking care of Mother Earth. So, peace, love, and man, everybody 18 and above right now ate a good edible or smoked a good one, we'd have world peace for 2 hours. What's wrong with that? Yeah, but that'd make a good shirt. Maybe I should put a pot leaf on the front and on the back just put CJC and see if they would, if they'd donate. Oh, man, they'd probably like that, though. Ah. Forgot to turn the fan back on. I forgot to cycle the AC back on. I wondered why it's starting to get warm. Well, heck, where were you, Will? You working? Damn, it went from 9 to 12 all of a sudden. What's everybody doing? Are you trying to? Oh, you got edibles? Damn, I wish you was around here and shared. Man, since I've been here, probably a week and a half in Bentonville, whatever it's been, 2 people I think have shared a vape with me, a sort of a vape, and one guy gave me a little tiny piece of bud that he grew. Hey, anyhow, that's what it's all about. Or go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com, sign the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And we want it legalized. We don't want it a class 3 narcotic at all. We don't want it as a narcotic. If they want to call it a drug, but not a narcotic. Race changing now. Yeah, unfortunately here in Arkansas, it's illegal. It's medical only. If you don't have a medical card, you can't have it. Which is stupid because they keep it a class 1 narcotic, no medical value. So see, Trump ain't doing nothing to help us. He's doing something they've got to eventually do. Move it out of class 1. But look how long they screwed us over and kept it there. But it's getting to the point that they have to bump it down because of all these big businesses and stuff. But he's not doing no favors by calling it a class 3 to people. It's just like trying to get people to say it's decriminalized. Nope, 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 and nope. And nothing gives them the right to do that to a God-given herb. It don't. We have every right to that herb. So, but you need to get on the petition and have your voice heard, or it won't happen, All I can do is bring the message to people. I can't put your address and name and stuff on the petition. You have to do that. Huh. That's a great question. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. If you don't do like I did and folded on my dreams at times, I would have had a lot more wonderful life. But don't get me wrong, it's really wonderful now. But it took me 40 years to realize and turn my life to where I've got a wonderful life. But back at 15, if I'd followed my dream, my heart, whatever, yeah, buddy, it'd been a whole totally different life. So, yeah, Follow your dreams is what I'd tell myself if I got a chance to go back. I like that question. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Well, it's supposed to cool down a degree or two over the next couple of days, I think. My weatherman Frankie ain't on here right now, or if he is, he hasn't popped in. Maybe he did in the beginning. I don't remember. Oh. It said here, watch all the Walmart employees going back and forth to their cars to work or work to their cars or whatever, doing the lunch thing. And all the dogs are just laid out. Hot air rises, cold goes down. So down at the floor, like my feet, are really cool. Up here, it's nice. Comfortable compared to the 90 some outside. But on the floor, my feet are cool. All four of them. Yeah. Like someone knocked them all out. Well, and all of a sudden the messages stopped. Was everybody trying to figure out how they would answer that last question, or what's up? Oh. I can't figure whether I want to come up and come through Topeka and all that over to Wichita, or if I want to take the southern route over to Wichita. I think I save 100, 150 miles if I do the southern route. I have to figure that out over the next day or two. Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah. If you had the knowledge right now, yeah, that'd be a good one. If you was allowed to still have the knowledge, that'd be a good one. But if you weren't allowed to have the knowledge, well, that'd kind of suck. Um, yeah, heck, you're 269 just to Topeka. Damn. Oh, that's because I'm way down here. I was looking. something else. I could just go straight where I'm at to Wichita, and that would be 247 miles. So I would save the distance of like from Topeka to Wichita. So I think I'll take the southern route. That would make sense. Oh, you're driving that. I'm sitting in out of that damn direct sun. That's the only reason I'm not really enjoying it. But anywhere I was at, if it was like this, people don't come out in this type of weather. You know what I mean? Man, if I was in another town or something, hadn't been just got there, maybe someone would stop for a quick second. Hard to say, but usually when the weather's this hot and whatnot, people don't come out. They sit in their air-conditioned cars or their offices or their stores and stuff. It's like me having the door shut. Nah, too much sun's not good for you. You're absolutely wrong there. Now, if you could put a canopy out and sit underneath of it, yeah, that'd be good. It gets up 96, 97. It's hot, my friend. You need to dial it down just a little bit. I'd be happy. But we're supposed to hit 96 or 97 today. That's why I got the AC going. Well, the sun's definitely good for you. But there's, in moderation, just like the good book says, there's such thing as too much. I'm glad that he separated the night from the day. Could you imagine if we had no night and we had sun all the time? The sun's good for us, but I don't think at 90 or 100 degrees it's good for us. 79, 80, 85, yeah. But over that, no. You got the oven turned up just a little too much. Hell, back growing up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, the sun was just right. Well, shucks. And dogs are giving me an idea. Ain't nobody gonna stop by. I'm just sitting here as a thorn in the side or making a statement as a message, mobile billboard, like what else can I do? Be all right. I think I may take me a little couple hour nap. What'd you put there? Oh, not 20.7, but good. Oh, I think it's good for us, but just not at the hottest temperature. Okay, when it gets to 117, do you think that's going to be good? Hell no. People are dropping dead and roads are melting out in Arizona and shit. Car bumpers are melting and shit. Where do you put the limit on it's not too hot for us? Oh, I've been doing. I've done it. I've done half a dozen of them or so. Will. Uh, I did. I've done half a dozen of them or so. Um, I may do one after that. I don't know. But I've done half a dozen or so of them. Can I get? Alarm going off on one phone, message going off on the other phone. I'm like, huh? Well, there's nothing really right now to go live on TikTok about. You know what I mean? Too damn hot to be just out walking around. Hey, I'm out here, blah blah blah. Um, and then sitting in here, people just there's some, when the weather cools off and I get around exciting things or something, that's time to do TikTok. But right now, I don't know. Last couple times I was on it, it's boring as hell. And I hear they're going to change a lot of stuff in September. Supposedly they're going to censor a whole lot more stuff than they did before. They're going to do what Trump says he's going to sign an order that they can't do. Trump said he was going to stop the censorship. He just signed an order about that one not. China's putting a lot more censorship on the TikTok. But it's supposed to be part of an American company now, or going to be. So, funny how all that's going to work out. Yeah. Well, evidently they're getting ready to close a lot more accounts down in September. You can't ask for likes. You can't ask for gifts. Um, all kinds of stuff. Uh-uh. Which I don't see why TikTok would tell people they can't do that, because TikTok makes money off of every gift or stuff that you send. They make money off of it. So why would they care? See, a lot of things you hear and see on TikTok just don't make sense. No, dude, I've got over 5 hours on TikTok and I haven't made one. I made 1 cent. I've got over 5 hours on TikTok of different, lives in it, and I've made a penny. Yeah, most time it's just boring shit like this, but a lot more boring than this. At least people talk, ask questions stuff here. They don't do shit on my lives. It's just me and talking. Such and such joined, such and such joined. Out there come, they go, they come, they go, whatever, whatever. Very few people say anything. I'm actually surprised when they do and happy to answer a question or something. No, it would take time to build the channel up and anything to make a following, and you know what I mean? I don't have that much of an audience or nothing now, right now. What do you mean, what happened yesterday? What do you mean? What happened yesterday, Slap Doctor? Yeah, but see, there's a difference. You're doing woodworking or something. People, yeah, me, I'm just some old stoner hippie that don't know nothing about. They flip on. What do you mean? What happened yesterday? I have no idea what you're talking about. So, now I've got 3 diamonds. I don't know if they're worth anything. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And if you got their interest and whatnot and could get them to and your support, you could do well. But you know, your channel's not restricted. You don't understand. Mine don't go out in the FIY or F whatever the hell you call it, the For You page. Uh, no, it's not recommended for that. Mine's got a few restrictions on it. So the only people that see mine are my friends, the people that are my friends on my channel, whatever. That's it. That's as far as it goes out. Now, if people share it or something, it can go on theirs. But it would go with restrictions or whatever. But I only reach so many people. And it's not nowhere near like you think. Even though I got 1,000 followers and whatnot, I don't know if I reach them all. That's why every once in a while something will pop up and then it say, good time to go live. 16 of your followers are uh, active right now or something like that. I think the next challenge it's got that it wants me to do is an hour-long one. Hell, I don't want to be on a live for an hour. Sitting there and just watching people come in and out, in and out, in and out. Maybe a dozen questions a whole hour. I guess it's who you catch on it at the time, too. Because the very first live I did was really good. I had quite a few people, and it was pretty cool. But, yeah, after that, I don't know if it's bad timing or what. Well, if you can build a channel and get the following, yeah. Well, same with YouTube here. If I can build an audience and people want to, like and share and send give stuff, they can do it here on YouTube. I don't know. Let me see something here. Oh, sorry about that. Ah, okay. Once I hit 1,000 on YouTube, if I hit 1,000, which I'm at 900 and some right now, so see, Will, um, I think I picked the best one. Facebook for 10 years, I went nowhere. YouTube, I get kicked off of left and right all the time. By picking and going with it the last, 3 months, I'm within striking distance of being in their monetization program. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. I mean, I'll still play with TikTok as long as I can, but I'm like really, really close to hitting 1,000 on here. It's a significant milestone that unlocks access to the YouTube Partner Program, enabling monetization through ads and other features. It boosts the channel credibly and visibly. Yeah. Okay, I've got to hit the valid watch time too. But, cool. Anyhow, that should really help. Let's see, I knew that I heard something happened at 1,000. I didn't know what. But heck, if I got YouTube and I'm watching somebody walk by. If I got YouTube and TikTok both in the monetization part, that'd be great. She can't decide whether she wants to stop and read it or try and walk and read it. Well, shit. Well, any other questions, comments, or concerns, my friends, before I get out of here? Make sure you sign the petition at 420gem.com. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Every subscription helps. Turn that bell on to get notifications. Yeah, if it ever happens, Will, I'd be happy with anything I could make. But I think my best move next is to go back to Wichita, Kansas, where this whole Walmart thing started. Oh shit! I was going to play that tape, but I don't think Frankie's here. Frankie, are you still here? He didn't say nothing. He may be at work. I was going to play that tape and see if he could figure out what the name is. I can't figure out what her name is. And I'm hoping that someone can figure out her name and let me know what it is, because I'd like to get a hold of her. I guess I'll just wait until I get down there into the area. But I can't understand it. She says her name a few times. Tell me if any of y'all could understand this name.
Hello? I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Sounds like Beatra something, but let me do that again.
Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Yep.
Like Deidre Parker or something like that. You know, I don't have time for idiots. I don't have time for idiots. Go away. What do you mean, what happened yesterday? Oh, damn. See, I just missed a few messages. What? Can you tell what it is?
Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
To me, it sounded like Deidre Parker or something. And he said, yeah. Deborah? Let me write that down. Ugh.
Yep. Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Yep.
It sounds like Deidre to me. I don't know.
Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Yep.
So,
I hear like Deeka Parker. Oh, okay. Sorry. D-E-D-R. And then Parker. Diva Park. Okay.
we read.
Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Yep.
Park or Parker. It could be either one. Thank you. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I corrected it. Okay, now let's see if we can figure out which one of these stores it is. Oh, this one. Oh, I don't have that tape queued up that tells me the stores. Damn it. If I had the whole tape queued up, I'd play it. But I'd like to find out what store in Wichita, Kansas it was. David Parker, yeah. And she says the name of the manager of the one store. I think that's Sean. But I'll have to go find the whole tape, I guess, and listen to that. But at least I think I have her name for sure now. I'm going to work this week on trying to get a hold of them and let them know that I have to just come over and file a lawsuit. They want to talk, what? They're going to act like nothing happened. I know the lawyer from the other suits already talked to them, and they know that all this shit happened, so. Can't wait to call them up and they act all stupid, and I'll have it recorded. Because that lawyer told me that she talked to them, so they know. But we'll make calls and stuff, and we'll find out. Thank you. The Sandman? I don't know. Not that I know of. Yeah, the Sun Man. Yeah, not that I know of. Why would I think that's trolling? Oh, goodness. I hate when this thing hides messages from time to time. If I don't switch back and forth, up and down, sometimes it hides half dozen messages on me. Oh, right on. That's cool. Cool. I've got a lot of really cool Native American friends. Oh. Well, they're getting ready to be an ambulance and fire truck coming this way. Oh, nope, they went the other way, maybe. Yep, they went the other way. I can see a firehouse about a block and a half down the road. And they either turned this way or the other way. They went the other way. Well, my friends, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you subscribe. I hope you join me at 7 p.m. and I'm here at noon and 7 normally. Going to try and keep that going. I was thinking about going down to Eureka Springs, but the streets look really small, and the ones that aren't really small have all the curbs painted red. There are a couple of spots that have meters, but who knows how long you can be at a meter. I'm going to take it that there's not really that much parking for an RV without even going or talking to them. It don't look like a place that, yeah. So I'm going to pass on the Eureka Springs and probably just stay here. Oh, maybe even through the next weekend and next Monday, head to Joplin. Then again, I may head to Joplin tomorrow, the next day. You never know. But Joplin, I will be, and then after Joplin, I'll be headed to Wichita. But I can't head to Wichita until about the 1st because I don't have the fuel money to get there. Why would I find the Walmart? Why would I find the Walmart? Yeah, right. Bullshit. Bullshit and more bullshit. You are one of them trolls. Aren't you? You think you're so funny. That's why you put I'm not a troll. I figured you were. And you know I'm right here by the Walmart Corporation. And that you damn trolls in Walmart want people to think it's about camping. And it don't have a damn thing to do about camping. Not a damn thing to do about camping, what Walmart and me's got going on. Not one damn thing to do about camping whatsoever. had to do with a can of spray paint. Not one damn thing to do about camping. But y'all always show yourselves here and there. You can't help it. D-Dan, yeah. See, we know it's Dan because he says you guys have signs on the RV. What an idiot. I got rid of the idiot. We know it's a fake account. They always show themselves. And you gotta love the ones that put, I'm not a troll, I promise. They do make this stupid shit interesting sometimes, don't they? I like how you called him old Dan. You know that was Don too, huh? Steve's butt buddy. One of the butt boys. Or Scott. I'm for Scott. Not Steve. Steve's got his cousin. Well, any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here, folks? Oh. Einstein walked by Jack and he went off. Well, my friends, catch me here tonight if you like at 7 o'clock. Until then, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch you this evening. Peace out.